Hey guys, welcome to Beyond the X. This is my new YouTube channel and I'm so excited to bring you along with the journey of getting this YouTube off the ground and starting from scratch. This is meant for parents, students, and teachers who are looking to get a little bit of help of how to navigate these new classrooms with these new students, these new administrators. Girl, I'm coming to you raw and unedited because we just like to have fun over here. So if you're looking for a channel that's going to give you some laughter through all the pain that we go through in raising kids in the school system, or teachers trying to teach kids in the school system, or if you're a student just looking for a little bit of help to help you get through the day, I'm going to be that person to bring it all together, and I'm super excited. I do have another channel called The Dominating Teacher where you can get planning tips, technology, all the things, but I just wanted to separate these two videos so that I could just, distinguish between my audience. So I hope that you will subscribe to this channel. I look forward to being that person that can just bring you laughter at the end of the day, and we just gonna get started. So today's video, as you can see from the title, I'm gonna give you a quick room tour. I'm an Algebra 1 teacher in the inner city high school. This has been the most trying year for me, to say the least. But we are pushing through it with only a few more days left. So I thought I would show you my room because this is I hate to say teaching channel, but it is an educational channel for math. This is where all my math videos will be held. All my teaching tips will be held. I feel like I have a lot to say. You can be the judge of that. Feel free to leave a comment. I love all comments, criticisms, because it just keeps me going. And so with that being said, I'm going to flip this camera around and I'm going to take you on a tour of this classroom. Now, it is not clean. I'm giving you the raw, edited version, but by the end of the summer, I'll be coming back with an update because I just want to move some things around, okay? And we're going to start with behind my desk over here. So this area I created this summer, and I never sat at this desk one day. One day. I don't know why my students sit over there. I look at it every day because my desk, do not judge, okay? I'm about to flip you around, is over here. So this is my desk, and my co-teacher, Taylor, who's not here today, desk is over there. And so we sit facing our class, okay? And so that because we sit facing our class, this was supposed to be like my little cubby area where nobody could see me. And I created that this summer. So we're going to switch the room around where I'm literally going to be sitting behind this next year. And we have to figure out what to do with these cabinets over here because they're not giving anymore. Okay, this is just a little rollaway cart. But we're not going to start here. We're going to go to the door and we are going to give a quick room tour. Me and Taylor probably been in this room maybe 3 years because we had 1 year. No, we've been in here the whole 6 years because we only had 1 year in another room. All right, so I'm walking out into the hallway. I'm at the end of the hall. This was the Black History door that I did. And the Montgomery bus boycott. My students helped, Ms. White helped, and of course, some previous students came and helped. And the thing about this is it was up since February. Oh, and we had the Alabama Journal over here. Isn't that cute? Now, this was my door decorating from 2 years ago. And so we just kept her and put her on top, and she fit perfect. We actually won the DTLR door decorating contest 2 years ago. And we won the school door decorating contest this year. So this is Martin. And then that was, of course, Rosa Parks. So this is the outside of our room. And so when you walk in, our students who are late or have a pass should not talk to us. And they're going to sign in on the sign-in sheet. Okay, and they put their pass in a little basket. And this is for extra paper. Do not judge because my students did not clean up. We just gonna clean up as we go. This is the headphone and the computer charger drawer here. This is the computer charger. This is the lost and found. So if I find there's stuff left around the room, I just throw it in there. I don't look at it. And then here's the mirror. Meet the person responsible for your grade, because it's not Miss Kent or Miss White. I'm doing my best. We added these this year, classroom rules. So this is just like a little informational. Sometimes when we get different bell schedules, we'll hang them up here. And then we have hang out with those that feel like sunshine. Teachers teach more about what they are than what they say. Once you become fearless, life becomes limitless. Teacher is a work at heart, is that little small one. The growth math mindset is over here. This is our new board that we absolutely love. I'll just cut it on for you. And the thing that I love about this board the most is our online calculator. Give me a second. Now, if you can't, let's just type a little equation up here. Our old board, I hope you can see this. 2x plus 3 equals 6. So I just typed in a little equation. It put a line on the graph. Let me step back. Look how nice that looks. Can y'all see? I mean, even if the camera's not picking it up, way back here, the visual is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, my seats is set 3 by 3. I'm gonna step back to the back of the room. So I'm in the back of the room, and then this is what the students would see. All right, and my desk is over there. And then this is the door. Okay, the only thing worth mentioning if you're a teacher is the pencil parking lot. This needs to be moved near me. But I got this from an elementary school teacher offline years ago, I guess, and I ordered it up by Amazon. So you just stick the pencils in, and the students are supposed to sign them out. That don't work. Not in this classroom. It don't work. And then that's our main calendar. And this is where the kids sign up to go to the bathroom. So we have 1 through 4. They put their names on the board. I call them when we're not teaching. And then the students can go to the bathroom one at a time. If they tell me, I erase their name. I don't want to hear it. I have a little anchor chart over there in the middle. I'm trying not to get too close. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. And then I just got a hashtag algebra, the coordinate plane. No name papers and just generic stuff goes over there. It says word wall, but hey. Now this is my pride and joy. I literally bought all these boards and all these tables. So when the kids are testing, I separate them. So you can put 2 to the table, but usually 1 at the table. I think I got 8 tables that go all the way around the wall. And then this is called Math 360 Degrees. So Queen Latifah did a documentary about Math 360. You can look it up, a 360-degree teaching. I have to look it up and maybe put the link. I want to say it's on Prime. I paid for the movie. It's really good. But they talked about how they took low-level math students and raised their test scores by using those boards back here. So say I have a problem I want the kids to work, I'll send 15 kids to the back. And I can give them immediate feedback on what they're doing. Love that. Game changer. You could do it for vocabulary. They're magnetic, so you can put your scavenger hunts back there. I mean, endless. And I'll be walking you through those type of activities. Hopefully, as more videos come out and I use them, I will be showing you all how we do it. I might have some videos I might be able to insert so that you can see my students up working, and they love it. You would think they don't, but they love getting up and going to the board. So you have to design your lessons to help you with that.
Yes.
These are just pyramids with all their supplies in it. Each table has each block in it, and they have data folders. So block 1, block 2, and block 3, that's group 1. And group 1 is right there. And then I think we go back to group 2, and group 3 was up in the front. No really rhyme or rhyme for that. But I do love that they can get their own folders, and I needed a place where they could get them. And so every table has those 3 shelving units so that each group has about 4 members in them. These are their folders. These pockets right here are really nice because the paper slides out of it. And so it has this pocket right here. I'll put that back. All right, and then we have all the invisible numbers going across the wall. So things that the students should know, but they don't. So these came in a kit from TPT. And so they go all the way down there called invisible numbers. And then this is a system that I use. Check means you understand the problem. Question mark means you have an answer, but you're not sure. And the circle means I don't know. So it's really important that they do that on every test and assignment. All right, so this is my favorite. It says Miss Ken and White are teaching. And it just answers all the questions I don't want to talk about while I'm teaching. Yes, you may go to the bathroom before class begins and don't be tardy. Don't ask me, can you go to the bathroom when you walk in the door? Stop by there before you go. Yes, copy everything Miss Ken is writing on the board. Why are you asking me, do you have to write it down? Yes, you should have a pencil and not a pen. Can I use a pen? No, you already know the answer to that. Yes, you may use a sheet of loose leaf paper if you do not have a pencil or a journal. Why are you asking me that or telling me you don't have your journal? Take out a piece of paper. You're not in elementary school. No, you may not go to the bathroom while I'm what? Teaching. No, you cannot go to another class. Please do not ask. And no, you should not be out of your seat unless you're trying to see the board. So those are like the typical questions that students ask. And we just don't have time for it. So this is just a little short view of what's going on in this room 213. I hope you have enjoyed it. Before I go, let me just show you my little algebra down. Look at all those planners. Don't even ask. See, I got some deadlines I'm trying to stick to. So we're trying to launch the channel, but I wanted to come on and just give you this little introduction of my room to let you know I'm excited about us working together. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, guys, happy teaching.
September 6th on CBS.
You have to work really hard to be good at teaching, and the best teachers are the teachers who are always learners.
It's been so eye-opening to see how many are struggling.
Meet 4 teachers.
When I went in, I wanted to be in the most urban school.
Who have 180 days.
A lot of them don't know anyone who's graduated from high school.
To make a 180-degree change.
Their well-being and their future really depends on how well I prepare them for the next level.
From Academy Award winner Davis Guggenheim and participant media.
I will always be a learner and a teacher.
It's not a job.
I think sometimes we forget what it's like to be a student.
It's a mission.
In terms of the ideal teacher, I don't know if I will ever get there 100%, but I'm just going to keep on going for it.
Teach. Hosted by Queen Latifah. September 6th on CBS.